Welcome to the follow-up after show, kind of a wet extra, the big show. Talk about some things that we didn't get to talk about in the big show. Dan Streeter continues to join us, the CEO of the Rescue Ministries of Mid-Michigan. So we got our first snowfall kind of early before Thanksgiving. It's cold. So what's happening on a night like this at the City Rescue Mission of Saginaw?
So, first of all, a lot of times people's natural inclination is if it's cold, then all of a sudden shelter numbers are going to just automatically go up.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality is, and this has been a perfect example, our numbers were already up even before the snow and the severe cold hit. To give people a perspective on an average night, we have around 197 people that are homeless and residing either at Good Samaritan Rescue Mission in Bay City or City Rescue Mission in Saginaw. Tonight, there's 80 people that are at Good Samaritan Rescue Mission, men, women, children. And then at City Rescue Mission of Saginaw, 174. So 254 people. So our numbers are up higher. Some of the trends that we've seen in homelessness in our population is a lot of times when the cold weather sets in, then usually our single population will spike up. And so definitely single men, but also single women. And a lot of that is because a lot of their work and their survival is with more seasonal work, entry-level positions. So tourism, those types of things, when they close down for the season, then they don't have a place to stay. And so then we'll see them come to the mission doors. But believe it or not, one of our busiest months of the year is August.
Really?
And so women and children is one of the largest populations that we have. And every August, we're always busting at the seams with women and children. And I believe a lot of it is because before somebody comes to shelter, especially a mom with a couple kids, there's a lot of sympathy. And so they will go to a family member, they'll go to a friend, and they have maybe for all summer long been bouncing around, and then things break down. You think about what it's like when you have relatives that come and stay with you, you only want them around for so long. Well, things always break down, and so people are more inclined to let a mom with a couple kids go and say, sorry, we can't keep you here anymore when it's warm outside.
Boy, that's an interesting stat that you bring up that I wouldn't have thought of. Getting into the holiday season, you've got a radiothon coming up. What's behind that, and what's the goal?
So we have a tremendous partnership with the Alpha Media radio stations and WSGW and 94.5 Moose and that whole group. And they have now, this will be the 11th year that they have us come on. They don't charge us a penny. So from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., we're able to go into the station, and along with all the personalities there, maybe even the biggest personality, Art Lewis. So, but we are able to go in there and tell stories, and we have some of our guests who have benefited from the services actually going in and telling their story live and on the air. And then people can call in and to be able to make a donation. And annually we have raised around $50,000, which just is a tremendous shot in the arm, one of the busiest times of the season, and to be able to help make that last holiday gift and to hear about it. So it's been a phenomenal way for people to hear about what's going on. So tune in. You'll hear a little bit more about what's going on with the ministry, but more important, it'll give you a real practical way to be able to give.
Well, stay tuned for that, and donate if you can this holiday season. Thanks, Dan, for joining us.
Thanks so much.
And thank you for joining us for the After Show.